There are many approaches to awakening. There are many ways to go about self-inquiry. After awakening, there are many contemplations to investigate the non-dual nature of experience. And I do talk a lot about these particulars, including the stages of realization and the deeper insights. But I want to come at it from a completely different approach in this video that is equally valid and equally powerful, and is not incompatible with any particular technique, meditation, inquiry. And it also does not require any particular meditation, inquiry, or technique. This is a technique of surrender. It's a movement of surrender. It's not even a technique. It really arises at the level of heart, at the level of our deepest intent or instinct. The deepest instinct that I'm pointing to here is the alignment to living truth, to reality as it actually is before our minds get a hold of it and try to turn it into something it's not, or try to turn it into the nebulous, agreed upon set of rules about what it means to be a human. That's all an illusion. There's something going on here. There's something happening. Or there's something that's both happening and not happening, both in and out of time. That really has nothing to do with those ways of thinking, ways of perceiving ourselves, others, life, and the world. And it's deeply mysterious. It's mysterious because the moment our mind takes a picture of reality, the moment a thought takes a picture of reality and starts to formulate a view, a frame of reference, and then build from there a story, a narrative, and a three-dimensional experience in time and space, there's something that is missed. The reason it's missed is because it's infinitely dynamic. It's not only dynamic in shape and in narrative and in time, but it's dynamic in being. It's not even on the axis of being and non-being. It's too free for that. So it's free of all possible ways we could think about it, contemplate it, understand it, put it into our mental apparatus that tries to put a world together in a way that feels solid, continuous, and predictable. So this is reality unfiltered. And we attune to that by recognizing, by acknowledging, and surrendering to the fact that that is our true nature, that underneath all of the layers of identity, all of the ways we take ourselves to be, the memories, the beliefs we have about ourselves, all of what we've learned about what it means to be a human, to be alive, to be conscious. There's something fundamental to all of that. And we attune to that through a certain kind of surrender of acknowledgement of our own ignorance. Ignorance means to ignore the truth. What are we ignoring? We're ignoring the incredibly obvious fact that reality is far too free for us to put it in a box that the mind can put its stamp on. It doesn't work that way. It is deeply mysterious, but it's the kind of mystery that you can at some point recognize a full-on fidelity with, meaning the mystery does not exclude any of your experience. There's nothing standing apart from this mystery. There is only mystery. So how do we enter this mystery? We simply acknowledge it, that what's right in front of our face is deeply mysterious. If we start to think about what it is, we've already sold ourselves a lie. If we try to turn it into something solid or something out there and turn ourselves into something in here through thought, then we've sold ourselves a bill of goods. It's far more mysterious than that. If we convince ourselves that we are a being moving through time that has a distinct past, that there are events on that timeline that are real, that exist somewhere, then we're selling ourselves a bill of goods. It's too mysterious to be neatly enclosed in a memory of time. It's too mysterious to be neatly tied up in a timeline. We can't separate out events. We can't separate out objects or people or circumstances. Things do not have distinctness. There aren't even things. The sense of there being things is just the way the mind has to put it together to form a thought, that there are things out there and someone in here that's a subject. So you can see that to let go of all this is to let go of everything you think you know, or everything you do know, or every way you take yourself to be. And that's mysterious. But here's the thing about this mystery. You can feel it. It's the sensations. When you don't turn them into anything, there's intimacy there. This isn't a watcher state. This isn't formless nothingness that's just aware. It's radical intimacy. It's radically intimate sensation. It's complete interpenetration of all experience right here. And here is also mysterious because I don't know what here and there means. So it's just a matter of surrendering to the truth of what the body, the apparent body, is experiencing at all times. It's like an antenna. Through the 5 sense gates, we have direct access to reality unfiltered. We have direct access to the mystery. So just don't turn it into anything. Just let all of it move through without hindrance, without forming views, without taking a frame of reference. This can cause a lot of emotional movement, even fear, for a while. Let those emotions move through. That's also mysterious. Where do they come from? Where are they going? What are they about? What are these intense sensations, these experiences we're feeling as we come into fidelity with the environment? And by doing so, the boundaries between body and environment start to blur and at some point dissolve. So now there's no separation. There's nowhere to hide, and there's no need to hide. There's only vivid experience or vivid appearance. And it's so close that we don't talk about close and far anymore. We don't talk about self and other. And this is mysterious because there's no way you can think about it. The only reason to even talk about it is to communicate it, but that's fraught with peril because it's very easy to try to imagine this. You can't imagine it. You have to experience it, and you have to experience it through surrender. But the good news is everyone can experience this. You can definitely experience this. In fact, you already are experiencing it. You just have to be willing to see the most mysterious part of experience, the most mysterious part of yourself. So just go inward, look deep inside, go past the barriers of identity until things become quiet. And then you'll start to notice the sense fields start to blend inward. And then we have to be willing to let them overtake us, to let the skies and the rivers and the street and the other people and the sunshine overtake us until there's no way to determine where I end and the outside world begins. This is all deeply mysterious. So you can carry with you throughout the day this intention to enter the mystery again and again and again, and just continue to let go of all conclusions about what's happening and what's supposed to happen. Reality will sort it all out for you.